Hey, thanks so much for clicking on this video and welcome to the Haves and the Have-Nots review here on YouTube. If you're a fan of Tyler Perry, you've come to the right place. Be sure to click that subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content on the channel. And also check me out on these social media platforms, and links in the description below will lead you to my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook group, and Facebook page. Once again, thanks for joining in and enjoy the video.
What happens?
You need to get out of Dad's house.
Dad's house.
Yeah, you heard me.
Your dad.
I'm not kidding with you.
You think he's your dad?
Well. I don't even know what to say, folks. But the Ice Queen let the words fall from her mouth. In that clip we just saw, it's going to be in the episode Exhausted, based off the fact that typically these episodes pick up where we left off. We can almost assume that we're going to pick up with Madison, Jeffrey, and Veronica over at David's house. Now, I'm going to ask you the question first. Do you think Veronica is being completely honest here? Or do you think she's just trying to, for a lack of a better phrase, dig the knife in Jeffrey's back a little bit deeper? We know that she's the queen of manipulation and whatnot, but to be completely honest here, it would not surprise me in the least if the truth is Jeffrey is not actually David's real biological son. I mean, if this season has taught us anything, it's the fact that Veronica has had encounters with other men other than David on multiple occasions in the past, and we don't know for sure if it lines up with when Jeffrey was born or when she was actually married to David. I mean, we know that Judge Gilman, he was the older white gentleman we saw earlier this season. He was the judge that Veronica visited when she was trying to get like the official legal documentation in order to have Melissa institutionalized. In the broken washer, we learned that her and Derek had sex at least once. It was right after Veronica had gotten him out of jail. And I did a video back in like June or July about is Derek Jeffrey's real father, and people thought I was nuts. Now let me just say this clear. Even though in this clip it was kind of hinted or suggested that David is not Jeffrey's real father, it also doesn't confirm that Derek is his father. I'm just throwing it out there. But my main theory was, could Derek be Jeffrey's father without even knowing it? I mean, it is possible maybe Derek and Veronica had sex, and, you know, of course, David and Veronica had sex at one point, and then she got pregnant with Jeffrey at kind of like the same time. So even if David wasn't Jeffrey's real father, well, as Alex told Randall and Brad, and If Loving You Is Wrong, the dates, they match up. They don't match up. You can't be the father, that kind of stuff. But I'm just gonna throw my hat into the arena. Aside from Derek being the father, do you think it's possible that the hitman could be Veronica's baby daddy with Jeffrey? I'm just saying, because the time he came over to the house, I think is when he got the assignment to target Erica and David, and he was looking around the house like, wipe your damn feet. And it's like he was kind of flirting with Veronica, like this isn't the first time those two had interacted. And the fact he kind of knows that she's into like that thug and roughneck type of man. I'm just saying, didn't it seem like those two had an not awkward, but a tense chemistry between the two, where Veronica was obviously the domineering force, but the hitman didn't back down? I mean, with Derek, he tried to put up a tough front, but then Veronica was quick to rebuttal, then threatened him, and then he went back and threatened her. So there's really no love lost between those two. But with the hitman, it almost seemed, I don't know, it feels like those two had met before. I guess it's the best way to put it. It's just a brief little theory, so don't go off on me on the comments. But given the fact that Veronica has kind of reached, I mean, honestly, I don't even know how long the damn rope was, but her rope of patience with Jeffrey has literally reached the end. You know, every time she is lurking in the damn corner, that's when she sees him making out with another man. So, I mean, she even goes as far as like, well, damn, you couldn't have had a black man? Not that I want you to be with a man anyway. So I did find that kind of funny. And I think that's kind of a nod or a wink to the audience, because if you notice, it's like every white man almost that Jeffrey encounters ends up being attracted to him. So I think that's pretty funny. But do you think that it is possible that David is not Jeffrey's father? And if that's the case, do you think that's the reason that Jeffrey and Veronica get into a scuffle? That's probably it. But if David is not Jeffrey's father, number one, is he aware that he is not his father? Number two, excuse me, what do you think Jeffrey's reaction to this would be? And number three, who do you think Jeffrey's real father is? Now, I'll put a link at the end of this video, and I'll have my full-on discussion about, you know, the Derek and Jeffrey video about possibly being father and son. Who knows? I mean, he could also be Candace's father. I even did a video about, are Candace and Jeffrey have siblings? There are just so many things to talk about, but I will talk to you all soon. I am going to sit back and kind of, you know, relax before the finale tonight. I might try to do a live stream if I can, but I do have a couple more videos coming up, like number one, fortunately, John Snyder was eliminated from Dancing with the Stars last night. I do believe it was like a double elimination, but I'll have a video coming up maybe within the next week or so, just kind of talking about his time on the show, some of my favorite dances, and just props to him because, of course, battling the whole situation with his ex-wife in real life, you know, the back alimony, the jail time, but also when he was on Dancing with the Stars, he traveled so much, you know, promoting music, going to different conventions, you know, like Comic-Cons and stuff like that, other events. And then on top of that, learning what, like the opening dance number, the team dance numbers, his individual dances with Emma. So the guy, the fact he made it that far is just amazing. Then of course, Nobody's Fool. I actually got word that the movie only made about 14 million its opening weekend, and it cost 19 million to make, so it is considered to be a flop. But I will be doing a separate video on that as well. And also, I'm just going to, you know, shameless plug, if you will, I have been listing more stuff on my eBay account, and my eBay is in the link in the description below. Well, actually, there are plenty of links, but eBay is the first one. A couple of people I actually have sold items to, who are subscribers on the channel, so thank you so much for that. And one person actually messaged me on eBay about this actual clip, so if not for her, I would not have known about the clip yesterday. I didn't know about it yesterday, but some people told me about it today. I got my PlayStation 2 up there, a few games, Pokemon cards. I have a bunch of action figures. There's like 30 some items on there right now because I've sold 15 in the past 2 days. But I do have more stuff I'm listing. With Black Friday and Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, perfect time to get some collectibles, so free shipping on everything. And I did post a bunch of videos today. That's only because I had to get those videos out before the finale tonight. So once the show goes off tonight and it's off until January, I'm definitely going to go back to slower pacing, because over the past 3 or 4 days, me posting maybe 1 to 2 videos a day, those videos have been getting like 1,000, 3,000, 4,000 views. So that's great. But just know that during the hiatus, I will be trying new things. I do have a platform where I want to get a podcast started. I want to start doing YouTube Premiere more. I'm just excited because we all need a break. I think we can all agree on that. There are a bunch of other shows I want to get to, like, yes, Greenleaf. My gosh, I have been ignoring that show, not on purpose, but damn, there's just been so much going on. And yeah, this will definitely be a time to sit back, enjoy the holidays, kind of look at what the channel, you know, where are areas of improvement for the channel. I mean, it's doing incredibly well, way better than I ever thought and dreamed. So we're just going to keep pushing forward. So with that being said, if you made it this far into the video, awesome. Again, check out my social media, links in the description below. Get ready for the show tonight. I know today the big hot topic is voting, of course. But, you know, the polls will eventually close. I don't know what time they close, to be honest. I forgot. But I did mine. I actually mailed my vote in. But I hope everybody has a safe night. The reason I say that is because in my area, not in Lynchburg, but in Virginia, there's been like a bunch of calls of tornadoes and whatnot. So be safe out there. You know, But thanks so much for tuning in. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And let's get down to this baby daddy. Can you imagine Veronica on the damn Jerry Springer show, or Maury is like David Harrington? When it comes to Jeffrey Harrington, David, you are not the father. Can you imagine that? Oh my God. Yeah, that's going to be a what if video for the hiatus. Let's keep that in mind. What if Maury? All right. Take care, folks. And let's strap ourselves in for one hell of an episode.